I will do as I must.
All right, here goes nothing.
What is it?
Huh?
Corporal?
Yes? Just give the word.
Blazes. Rotander soldiers.
Must be your general's men. They followed our trail.
That was faster than expected.
Yes, of course.
Let's see.
What do you want?
Huh?
You again? What do you want?
This way, right?
All right, why not?
Now would you look?
What do you want?
Interesting.
What do you want? By the Guardians! Over here!
All right, at least we can be sure they're all alarmed now. We should prepare ourselves for some resistance.
Blazes! It's you! Corporal Tahar!
Yes. Are you all right?
Aye. Just some scratches. Do you know where the mayor is? Is she safe?
Not yet. Any idea where they might have taken her?
Aye. I think so. I think they went back to the old war camp to the southeast. We should go there. You have our blades.
Good. We'll need them.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan. Here we go.
What the? Over here! Help! Somebody!
Yes?
Sure. Now would you look at that? Understood. Got it.
That's the way?
Everything has an end.
What the? Help me, someone!
All right.
Let us make this quick.
Whatever's
By the
necessary.
Guardians! Over here!
Let's see what we can do.
They will fall.
Tiara's breath. You're...
Tahar, yes. Are you all right?
Aye. Mostly. These bastards just showed up here and took over. It was crazy. They even got the mayor.
Where did they take her? Any idea?
Old Audrey said they took her to the old war camp to the southeast. But there's no way of knowing for sure. I say we go and find out. You have our blades.
Yes?
A fine plan. As you require.
By the Guardians! Over here!
Huh?
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd come back.
We're looking for Clara Farland. Any idea where the soldiers took her?
I'm afraid not, but apparently they took position in the old war camps. They might be our best chance. Lead the way, Corporal. You've helped us once, and you'll help us again. You got our blades.
Let me know what you need.
Strange.
What is it?
I just remembered that I've been here before. I thought this place looked familiar when we first came here. But now I know why.
Why?
That was 6 years ago, when the Mage Wars had just started. General Noria, Sentenza, he had made me his squire, so to speak. My father's troops had made a stand in the village, and strangely enough, many of the locals were on their side.
What happened? Did he order to purge the village, just like he ordered it for Liamen?
No, he wasn't that radical back then. We circled the village and threatened the villagers. to burn their crops if they didn't turn in the mages they were hiding. They gave in, and not a single person was killed that day.
Yet you sound melancholic.
Yeah, it was just standing there, threatening these villagers to destroy their existence if they didn't hand over the people they were trying to protect. It just didn't feel very heroic. Not at all.
As you want.
Let's see.
What the? Over here! Help! Somebody!
What do we need?
Focus, Syria. Focus.
I will do as I must. Let us make this quick.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
What's next?
Here we go.
Find the Guardians! Over here!
Yes.
Thank you. For a moment, I thought that was it. You're that corporal, aren't you? The one who helped the militia drive back the orcs.
Yes. Listen, we need to find Clara Farland. Did the soldiers take her?
Aye, they did. But I wouldn't know where. Might be one of the old war camps around the village. Just lead the way, we'll follow. You'll need all the help you can get.
What is it?
All right, here goes nothing.
Don't move!
That way?
Fine.
Yes? Sure.
Fine.
Blasted armor.
Yes. Will do.
Is this really necessary?
Understood. Now would you look at that? Interesting.
Blazes. I had a feeling that was you.
You know how to make an entrance, dear.
Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Nothing I can't handle. I thought you'd come back, but I wasn't sure. Yet here you are. Once again, you make enemies to help an old crone in need.
Glad to be of service. Now, what in blazes happened here? Why did the Royal Army attack your village?
Can't you guess?
They followed us.
Yes, General Noria himself. He just came here, hand on the hilt of his sword, and swore to kill us all if we didn't tell him where you went.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put your village at risk.
Don't say that. If it weren't for you, those orcs would have slaughtered us. You should have seen the look on his face when I told him you weren't here anymore. It would have been funny if he hadn't started beating up our guards afterwards. Killing them.
Do you think he knows about Mullendir? Even if you didn't tell him, one of the villagers might have.
I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. Apart from me, nobody knows what you were here for.
And where is he now?
Gone. After he realized he wouldn't find you here, he rode off like he had a fireball roaring up his buttocks. I think he may have gone east, to Bargagor, but I'm not sure. Either way, remember when I told you that I might need your help again? I didn't think it would be so early, but turns out I was wrong.
All right. What do you need?
It's simple. For a while now, we've been planning to abandon the village and go to Everlight. After what General Noria has done, there's no point in waiting any longer. We need to leave now.
Everlight? That's a long journey.
Yes, and a dangerous one. Which is why we need an escort. Gilbert and I had already started preparing the carriages, but then the soldiers came. So I need you to free the villagers for me. Just tell them to come to the clearing in the east. Once they're all there, we'll leave as quick as possible.
Why did General Noria order to hold the villagers captive anyway? I don't understand.
I wouldn't know. Maybe he had plans to interrogate them further if he didn't find you.
All right then, stay put. I'll free the villagers and tell them to come to the clearing.
Uh-huh.
Yes? Mm-hmm.
You got it.
We should get moving.
So,
Soldiers everywhere. I don't get it. Why invade Farland's Hope? Why didn't they move on?
As you want. A fine plan.
Yes? This way, right? Corporal?
just give the word. Sure. Sounds like a plan.
More fighting.
Get ready.
Does this never end?
You read my mind.
That's the way.
Here we go.
Huh? Yes?
You're an adventurer, aren't you? Come, take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest. Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn.
Something you need?
Over there, villagers. We should tell them about Clara's plan. Let's see.
You killed them.
They didn't leave me any choice. You need to get out of the village now. Clara is waiting for you in the east.
I see. What about the gates?
I took care of that. Now go. Now would you look at that?
Huh? Please, I need you to free the villagers. They won't make it here without your help.
I'm on it.
Matter?
You have my attention.
Huh?
What do we need? Let's see.
By the... You? How did you get in here?
You! The last passenger has arrived. Good work, dear. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
I'm trying. Is everything ready?
Yes, and we'll leave at once. Though we should stay on our guards. Chances are the Royal Army isn't done with us yet. So, are you ready?
Yes. Let's head out.
All right, people. We're going. Try to be as quiet as possible and stay together. Once we're out of the village outskirts, it'll be easier. Questions? No? Good. Then get moving.
Corporal?
Fine.
Corporal?
Huh?
Understood.
What is it?
Yes. We should get moving.
Blazes! Soldiers up ahead! Do something, Tahar! Stop them!
Yes.
Good work. Why in blazes are they so vicious? We're just farmers, for heck's sake.
Probably General Noria wants to set an example. Whoever betrays the crown pays the blood price.
Good. Good. I think that was all. Let's push on.
Something you need?
That's it. The border. It should be easier from here on out.
What's next?
Yes?
Huh?
Yes?
Yes. Interesting. Good. How far is it to Everlight from here?
A 2-week journey, at least. In other words, prepare for a long march.
All right. We'll catch up with you as soon as possible.
Once famous for their golden wheat fields and forests rich in game, the lands now known as the Iskander Wilds were once the property of House Vastal, a minor house loyal to House Iskander. In 8342, the Red Fever struck the region without mercy and wiped out the entire Vastal bloodline. Left without a lord, the lands fell into anarchy and were left deserted. Nowadays, they are as beautiful as they are dangerous.
All right. Everyone stop. We're making camp. Tahar, a word, if you please.
Yes?
Let me know what you need.
Now would you... Why did we stop?
Because there's danger up ahead. Do you recognize this area?
Should I?
Count Alistair Vastal's former territory. A lifelong Iskander loyalist who fell victim to the Red Fever 80 years ago. This is where the Mage Wars began.
Tiara's breath. Of course. This is where Sentenza saved me from my father.
Is it? Wow, I didn't know that. What it also is a battlefield. It's the main reason I was so hesitant to make the journey at first. Briefly put, this is where the remaining Iskander loyalists are making their last stand. As you probably know, House Iskander was allied to your father during the Mage Wars. The Royal Army has been trying to finish them off since the end of the war now, but they know how to use these lands to their advantage. And as if that weren't enough, there's a lot of refugees trying to get into the Utran lands, and the Purity of Light.
Where do these refugees come from?
Dear, I wouldn't know. From everywhere, I suppose. Just ask him yourself.
So these loyalists are still fighting for my father?
For House Iskander, but yes. It's foolish, and they know they can't win, but at the same time, they know that the Lord Marshal won't show mercy if they surrender.
How will they react to us?
That's the big question.
How strong is Nortander in this area? And where is their camp?
As far as I know, it's just a small division. And my scout told me they've made camp in an abandoned ruin west of here.
How much farther is it to Everlight from here?
That's the good news. A day's journey, at most. If we make it through here, the rest will be a piece of cake.
So, what do you need me to do?
2 things. First of all, we need some medicine. One of the men, Ralph, has been having terrible stomach cramps lately, and he can't keep going like that. A sheaf of fire nettle should do the trick. Secondly, you need to secure a path.
Secure a path? You want us to take on the Nortander soldiers here?
Not necessarily. Those Nortander soldiers have done little else than fight the Loyalists for the past months, maybe years, so chances are good that they don't know General Noria is looking for us yet. The same goes for the Iskander. They have no reason to fight us, but in times of war, you never know. It's your job to find out, to make sure we can cross these lands without harm.
That sick man, the one with the stomach cramps, can't we use magic to cure him?
If push comes to shove, yes, but I'd rather not. You know how the common folk thinks about magic these days. They're scared enough as it is.
Who would have guessed?
What does this fire nettle look like? Where does it grow?
If there's any of it growing in these parts, it'll be hard to miss. I'll keep an eye open.
Got it. Fair enough. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. Best you start by scouting the area. I'll have a chat with my people in the meantime. They are still on edge.
Yes? Danger up ahead!
Huh? Everything has an end.
You'll regret this.
You asked for this.
Let's see. Got it.
Just give the word.
I'll keep you shielded! Huh?
Focus, Syria. Focus.
Interesting.
Understood.
All right, why not?
Whatever's necessary.
Sure.
Yes, of course.
More lost souls.
Will do.
What a pleasant surprise.
A fine plan.
All right, here goes nothing.
Let's see what we can do.
Fine.
What do we need? Now, would you look at that?
I will do as I must.
You read my mind.
That way?
What's next? Interesting. Let's see.
This way, right?
Understood. Yes. Now would you look at that? Will do. Got it.
Blasted armor.
Interesting. Let's see.
As you want.
Sounds like a plan.
They will fall. Just give up.
So, what's the plan?
Fine.
Danger up ahead!
Now would you look at that?
More fighting. Does this never end?
You have my attention.
Let's see. Interesting. Are you one of the priests?
Wait, Tahar?
Bertrand?
Blazes, it's you! But how is this possible? They told me they put you on a pike.
They didn't. We escaped.
I can see that. Oh, Blazes, Tahar, this is insane. I'd heard there had been some ruckus in the keep, but they wouldn't tell us what happened.
What about you, though? How come you're with the Purity? I thought...
That Nortander killed me? Yes, they were going to. But then the Purity offered me a chance, and I took it. I accepted my sin, I repented, and I was born again.
What sins? Having a drink every once in a while?
It's not about that.
What is it about, then? You're a good man, Bertrand.
No, Tahar. I wasn't. Look, throughout my life, I had always felt as if something was missing. As if deep down inside, there was this dark black hole in my soul. No matter what I tried, I couldn't fill it. Sounds dramatic, I know, but it's the truth. Don't you know that feeling, Tahar? That no matter what you do, you're lost, alone?
I do.
Of course you do. That's why we get along so well. I've never told you about that, but at one point, after the war, after all this shit they made us do, I thought about quitting. More than once. But for some reason, I couldn't. Maybe it was fear, yes. Maybe it was that I still hadn't given up hope yet. But there is an answer after all, and that I'd find it if I only kept looking. Well, I did. I found it.
Aenir.
Yes, the Purity. They showed me. I don't know how else to say it, but I've never been happier. And once Aenir returns, once all the unbelievers finally see the light too, he will turn this broken world into a better one.
Oh, what's the plan?
I don't know what to say. I'm happy for you, I guess.
Thank you, Tahar. That means a lot.
So you're a priest now?
A servant of the light, yes. But either way, I doubt you're here to hear my sermons, are you? What brings you here?
It's a long story. I'm helping some villagers make their way to Everlight, and I need medicine from one of them. Fire nettle.
Fire nettle? Well, you're in luck. I even have some with me. I'm guessing that man has stomach cramps, doesn't he? The scourge of the traveler. Here. There's even some other herbs in that package you might find useful. Best you take a good look at it yourself.
What, you don't want anything in return?
No. The Purity has sworn to help the people of Io. And this is what I am doing. Is there anything else you need right now? I have wounded to tend to.
One more question. Why is the Purity here?
I told you already, to help the people of Nortander.
I guess that doesn't include mages? Defilers?
That's complicated.
Of course it is.
Do you think these refugees are safe here? With the Loyalists and Nortander fighting each other?
Safe is a big word, but neither the Iskander nor the Nortander soldiers have a quarrel with them. Right now, the biggest problem is that neither Everlight nor the Utran allow any of them to cross their borders. I can only pray to Aenir that they'll eventually see reason.
You do realize that I'm a renegade mage now, don't you?
That's true, but you're different. And I believe the Harbinger knows that too.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out soon enough.
All right, I best get these herbs to the villagers now. How long will you stay here? I'd ask you to join me, but I doubt you'd want to.
I would if I could, but don't worry about me, Tahar. This won't be the last time I see you.
Well, good. Then stay safe.
Aenir's light, Tahar.
Yes?
Who are you?
A traveler. What are you working on there?
This? Oh, just... I don't know. Something to keep my mind off our situation, I guess.
I guess you're talking about the Utran guards not letting you cross the border?
You guessed right.
Why aren't they letting anyone through?
Oh, they are. Just not the women and the old. Whoever is strong enough to join their army may pass. The rest... well, look around.
But that's gruesome. Why are they doing this?
Why do you think? Because they don't want us in their precious cities out in the streets begging for food. And you know, I can't really blame them. If I were in their shoes, I'd probably feel the same.
Where are you from, and why did you flee?
Oakvale. Sounds fancy, I know, but it was just a small village east from here. I moved there from the Windwall Mountains. As for your second question, can't you guess? It was burnt to the ground. But I don't really want to talk about it.
And I take it you were a carpenter?
Carpenter? Yes, you could call me that, aye. Though most people call me an architect. And actually, I still am. I just don't have any house building to do anymore.
I could use an architect.
You? This is a joke, right?
No. It's a bit complicated, but I've set up camp in an old, well, city. We might need someone with your expertise.
Well, of course. Just give me some food and a roof over my head, and I'll do what you want. For the time being, that is. Sorry, this really isn't a joke, is it?
No. Just let me get something settled first. I'll come back here once I'm ready to take you with me.
Fine. Yes, of course,
I'll tell you later. Got it.
Blazes. This is ridiculous. You're telling us we've come all the way for nothing?
I'm telling you that your son can enter if he enlists with the military, and that you have to wait.
Wait. Yes, right. Wait until that sodding bloodburn, the rebels, or the queen lovers have wiped our camp out. Next in line, please. Scum! That's what you are! Next in line. Hold it right there. No one is crossing this border without a written order. That is, unless you want to sign up for the Utran military.
We aren't refugees. We're just travelers passing through.
Yeah, they all are.
Do you know where we could buy provisions or medicine?
Yes, from the lunatics.
Lunatics?
The purity. You know, Aenir will return, we need to cleanse ourselves of sin, blah, blah, blah.
Why have you closed the border? These people need shelter.
And I need you people to stop telling me what an evil person I am. I'm following orders just as any soldier would. If you have a problem with Ultran law, then best talk to the lady of the house herself.
Well, in that case, I'll be off.
A fine plan.
All right.
Will do.
Sure.
Understood.
Wrong place, wrong time, friend.
Everything has an end.
You got it.
Now would you look at that?
That way? Sounds like a plan. Yes?
That's the way?
Sure.
All right, why not? Fine.
Corporal? Yes, of
Interesting.
course. What is it?
Danger up ahead! More fighting. Does this never end?
You regret this.
Didn't think I'd ever see those ruins again.
Clara mentioned something about this. What did she mean?
My father had made camp here before the real rebellion began. That was when I defied him. He killed two of my friends, Zane and Helena, and he almost killed me. If it hadn't been for Sentenza...
And now it's Sentenza who's hunting you. It has a certain irony. Are you sure they won't recognize us?
I doubt it. I know Sentenza, and a public witch hunt just doesn't fit his handwriting.
Sure.
Blasted armor.
Uh-huh.
This way, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Let's see.
That's the way.
As you require.
Yes?
Don't move!
Blasted armor. All right, why not?
Just give the word.
What's your business? You don't look like refugees to me.
We're travelers. Are you...
The glorious Iskander loyalist or the rebel scum? Depending on who you ask, yes. I take it you're not with the Royal Army. Stupid question, isn't it? If you were, you sure as heck wouldn't tell me.
We're not your enemy. May we enter your camp? We're looking for help.
Well, fair enough. Go on in. Though I'll doubt you'll find any help here. We have enough troubles on our own. Also, don't do anything stupid. If I see you do as much as put your hand on that sword hilt of yours, we'll make short work of you.
Understood.
Yes?
What do you want?
That way?
Now would you...
Whatever it is, the answer is no.
You don't even know who...
I don't, and I don't intend to. If I started acquainting myself and helping every damn refugee in these parts, I'd be busy for the next century.
I'm a traveler, not a refugee. And I just have some questions.
Then make it quick.
This may sound a little odd, but why are you still fighting? House Iskander has fallen. The Mage War is over.
The Mage War may be, yes. But this is still Iskander land. I grew up here, and so did my father, my grandfather, and hundreds of generations before that. There is no way we'll let this queen-loving scum take our homeland from us.
And what do you intend to do when your provisions run out? You know you can't win this, don't you?
We will see about that.
We've run out of food on the road. Is there anything you could sell?
No, there isn't.
You don't happen to have any fire nettle you could spare, do you? One of our friends is sick.
I don't. And if I did, I'd give it to the 5 of my men who are currently shitting their guts out. How about you go ask the Purity? They've been quite generous giving out medicine to the refugees.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Safe travels.
You have my attention. Yes, of course. Fine.
Sounds like a plan.
This way, right?
Good news. I have the medicine and some other herbs.
You do? Show me. Mint. Sheercap. Grunt root. Impressive. Whoever gave you this must have felt quite generous.
It was an old friend.
Really? Well, you seem to be having friends everywhere. You know, I knew someone very similar to you once. No matter where he went, he always ended up in the eye of the storm.
When was that?
Long time ago. Back when I still believed in the crown and all this talk of fighting for the greater good. But I don't want to bore you with my stories. Let me get these nettles prepared. Ralph has been... Wait. What's that?
What?
There's a piece of paper in here. Parchment. Wait, let me see. Say, is Bertrand by any chance the name of your old friend?
Yes.
Seems that he wants to see you to discuss something important. Alone. That's interesting.
What do you suggest we do?
Go there.
Are you sure?
Yes. My gut tells me this might be the Harbinger's doing. And he is who you're working for after all, isn't he?
He is.
Good. Then we have nothing to fear and a lot to gain. We can use all the support we can get. You should go at once.
Huh?
Look at that, boys. We're in for some fun.
So, what's the plan?
Let us make this quick.
Interesting.
A fine plan.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Corporal? Huh?
Tar, finally. Listen, you have to leave as soon as possible. I'm here because the Harbinger sent me to assist you, and he overheard a conversation between Angar and General Noria.
Lacane sent you? Why didn't you tell me?
Because he doesn't want anyone to know, even his own priests. And he didn't tell me it was you. Blazes, if I would have known.
Why should I leave? You're not making any sense, Bertrand.
Because this was a trap. Sentenza, he knows you and these villagers are on your way to Everlight, and this is where he plans his ambush. Please, you...
Look at that. I suspected Lacane was working hand in glove with you, but Angar wouldn't believe me.
Man, here's light.
In the name of Queen Aelith, you are hereby arrested for escaping judgment and betrayal of the crown. And you, Carpal, will come with us. Lacane might get himself out of this, but you won't.
But, shut up.
What if we refuse?
Then I'll first kill you, and then your beloved Iskander villagers. Believe me, if it weren't for the Lord Marshal, we wouldn't be having this conversation to begin with. Move.
Those people back in Leonon. Would you have really done it? Kill them?
I did what was necessary.
So you still think the Bloodburn is just a plague? Tiara's breath. How can you be so blind? Look, I am working for Lacane, and we're looking for a cure. If you just...
Tahar, don't.
It's him! For Iskander!
Defend the prisoners! Cover our flanks! Blazes! Retreat!
Blazes, he got away.
Thank you for saving us.
You? This was about the general, for heck's sake. But no, that piece of shit just fled like a fucking coward. Look, no offense, but we've been waiting for a chance like this for months. And now this bastard is gone. Probably preparing a retaliatory strike. If you are so adamant on expressing your gratitude, talk to Commander Theon. And ask him if he has any use for you in the battle. Because there will be one. You can trust me on that.
I see. So what by Tiara just happened?
The Loyalists. They must have noticed Noria's troops and prepared an ambush.
An ambush on an ambush. That was unexpected.
But what now? If Sentenza manages to reach the Nortanda camp in the fortress and assumes command...
We're screwed.
Then you should do as the Loyalists said and speak to their commander as soon as possible. They're the only ones who can protect you and your caravan now.
Do you really think he would attack the caravan? Kill these villagers?
He's done it before, hasn't he?
What about you? Do you think he'll come after you too?
He wouldn't dare. The Harbinger is a powerful man, and slaughtering his priest is something that even Noria couldn't get away with. So no, I don't think he will.
All right. So what's the plan?
Let me go back to the Loyalists first. Their commander knows me. You should tend these wounds of yours and then come after me.
Fair enough. Be careful, Bertrand.
And you.
Yes, of course. Fine.
We should get moving.
Let's see. Now would you look at that? Let's see. Got it.
Sure.
Interesting.
That's the way?
Let's see.
Oh, there you are. Commander, these are the ones I've been telling you about.
You? Interesting. Glad you're on our side. Any enemy of General Noria is a friend of mine. Tell me, why you? What did you do to make General Noria come all the way from Greykeep just to set you a trap?
I'm a former corporal and disobeyed his command.
Is that so? I see. Well, our esteemed Purity friend here already told us that Noria has probably assumed command of the old fortress, which means this is our chance to end it, once and for all.
Does that mean you will help us out?
Yes. If you help us. Carpal already told me about your situation. The caravan, the villagers from Farlon, the route to Everlight. And he also told me you were a corporal once, a very capable one. So here's my offer. You know General Noria better than any of us do. So I want you to help me put together a strategy. This chance is all we're getting. In return, I'll order my men to protect your caravan while they cross over to the Everlight border and ensure them safe passage.
Sounds fair. Who will notify the caravan?
I'll send a scout at once. They'll be ready to move out.
I'll try to get as many refugees as possible to safety in the meantime. Even if Sentenza doesn't target them directly, they could accidentally end up in the line of fire.
Got it.
Aenir's blessing.
Men, you've heard it. Get to work.
This looks like a suitable place.
All right, give me a second.
Something you need?
What is it?
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes?
Yes?
That should work.
This will be a masterpiece.
Corporal? This looks like a suitable place. Huh?
Building completed. The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
This looks like a suitable place.
Corporal?
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders. The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders. Building completed.
Corporal?
What do we need?